Hello everyone watching. I was gonna say hello Stitchers, but I know I have people watching me who are not Stitchers. Hey bro. My name is Kelsey and this is my Flosstube channel, October Cove Stitches. And I hope you can hear me. I guess I've been having issues with my last two videos where my volume was like super quiet. I don't know what I'm doing that other people are not doing, or vice versa. Scratch that. I don't know what the issue is here. Ironically, I was wearing a microphone for my last two videos. So this time I'm not gonna wear a mic. I don't know the issue. It's really embarrassing because I have a degree, a bachelor's degree in cinema. In a past life, I was a video photojournalist where I did video. I did video editing, uploading, sound mixing. That was my life. And now I can't figure out why my little videos are just so quiet. I don't know, man. So we'll see how it goes. If this one is quiet too, I'll probably just cry and not do another one. I don't know. So moving on. Hope you can hear me. Thanks for sticking around with all my issues. All right, so I'm gonna get started with my new start. I have started the new Alice in Wonderland stitch along from Living on a Rainbow. So this is one of her little cross stitch books that she does. If you're not familiar with her, she does so many cool little cross stitch books, like where all the pages are stitched, and it's just really cool. And I've always wanted to do one. It's been on my bucket list. And so finally she announced that she was going to do an Alice in Wonderland book, and anything Alice cross stitch just speaks to my heart, and I'm called to stitch it. I might not get to the stitching of it, but I just want to stitch all the Alice things so much. So I had to do this one, and my mom is going to do it too. So hopefully I have some backup when it comes time to like actually assembling it. So right now, all I have stitched is the spine of the book and just like a little bit of the border front cover. I'm supposed to have like the whole border stitched. But as you can tell, this is just like stitching your vegetables type of stitching. Like, it's not fun. So I just have to force myself to do it. She just released the next installment of the stitch along, the front cover. So, and it's all full coverage. Again, out of my wheelhouse, not something I typically enjoy doing. But I'm excited to get started with it. As you can tell, the cover is this is an 18 count Aida, just a white Aida. I purchased the kit for it, and I thought it was an all Aida kit. It is not. Let me show you what it came with. I ordered this from, the pattern comes from Living on the Rainbow. The kit supplies come from Lady Revenge, I don't know. So the cover's Aida, but the pages that come with the kit, this is a 32 count Belfast linen vintage country mocha. Guys, I don't stitch on linen. My brain doesn't understand it. That's it. I understand the concept of going over two, but my brain, I can't see it. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and see how it goes. If it's too frustrating for me, I'm gonna switch it to an Aida that will match the color. We'll see. I'm scared. My mom will help me, I'm sure. And this is all the other little stuff that came with the kit, all the like linings and embellishment. So I thought I could show that off in case you've never ordered one of her little kits. Let's see. It comes with these two bronze little corners for the book, like the front covers and back covers. And it comes with, let's see, some special lining fabric. Oh, those little cards. So I think that will line the inside of the book, front and back cover. And it looks like it comes with some felt and some iron-on interfacing. So that's what comes in the kit, in case you ever get that. It does use 2 metallic threads. They're somewhere in my house. I should have got those 2 to show you. But it's the gold, which you can see there. And I barely used the red, but it's this red shiny. So a red and a gold metallic for that. So I think we get 2 weeks to do the front cover, then 2 weeks to do the back cover, and then she releases the inside pages weekly, and then we finish it up in September. I don't know if I'm gonna keep up. Clearly I'm behind already, but it's fine. It's go at your own pace, really. So yeah, that is my new start since we last spoke. Goodness, that linen, I'm scared. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. What else do I have to show you? I will show you some fully finished objects. We'll start with just this little cutie. I think I showed you the stitched piece last time, but now it is fully finished onto this cute little pillow. This design is Gentle Daffodil from October House Fiber Arts. I was about to say October Cove, which is my Instagram, but no, different October. October House Fiber Arts. This is a freebie, actually, that you can download from that quarter shop. And there was some text here, but I left that out. And it... Oh no, this is embarrassing. Do I edit that out or just keep it in? I don't know. The fabric is a 16 count Ada from Lulu X Stitch. There's like, it's an iridescent. If you can see it. Oh, will that focus? I don't know. And then I sewed it into a little pillow. I like how I use the yellow and green to match. I'm really into butterflies lately. I don't know why. I don't really like bugs in real life, but... And I glued, this is my first time gluing a rickrack around the edge. The bottom did not line up nicely. I don't know if there's a trick to making that work, but my first time doing that, so we'll see. And how I finished the inside, can you hear that? I finished it with some crushed walnut shells in the center. And what I do is, for my little corners, I learned to take like a string of yarn, crumple it up into a little ball, and stuff those in the corner. I learned that from Helen D, the East Coast Stitcher. I've done that a few times, and I'm happy to say that. I think I really like that effect. So I stuffed the corners, so the bottom would be here. I stuffed the corners, and then I filled a little bit of polyfill, and then I filled it with some walnut shells, and then I filled more polyfill, and then the yarn in the corners again, and stitched it up and glued it around. I'm kind of laughing at myself because I just watched the Seattle Stitcher. Megan just showed off a pillow in her last video, and she was like, I do the walnut shells and polyfill and walnut shells. And I was watching thinking, I was like, I do the exact opposite. I do polyfill, walnut shells, polyfill. So I might have to try it her way just because I'm into trying different ways of finishing. I just thought that was funny. She said the walnut shells like go into the corners really nicely. So I was like, that makes sense. I'm gonna try that next time. But just a nice little spring pillow finish. I've hit a lull in my like holiday seasonal stitching. No holidays I really want to stitch for. I'm not into the patriotic right now. So maybe for the 300th, I'll do something. But anyway, so yeah, little pillow. I have a couple of ornaments to show up I'm really excited for. Oh, I love this, you guys. Let's see. Can you see? Oh, she's so cute. Okay, this pattern is a freebie. Again, I love freebies, guys. If you do a freebie, thank you, because I'm probably going to stitch it. From Snowflower Diaries. She posts freebies on her Instagram and on her Patreon. And this was probably just from Christmas this past year. And she's so cute. It's stitched on the same... Oh my gosh, I'm dropping things again. Am I nervous? I don't know. These are the same fabrics. This kind of glittery 16 count Ada from Lulu X Stitch. Can it go? And then just a nice little flat finish. I'm like really proud of this finishing. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, because it's so cute, right? This was one of those times where I was like, I stitched it and I really didn't know how I wanted to finish it. So I don't know about you, but when I'm falling asleep, I think about how I want to finish things. And that's when I do my finishing thinking. It's when I'm falling asleep. But I really like how I wanted to mimic the idea of a pomegranate with the little pins and just even these little red knots at the top. This finishing, like with the pins and the rickrack, I 100% got that idea from Blue Ribbon Designs. She does so many of her finishes with that. She does have a tutorial for it. I didn't necessarily watch the tutorial for it. I kind of just did what I know about finishing. And then the back, that fabric came from my mom. But yeah, I think this will be my next month's ornament that I show off for my 12 and 26 ornament stitch along. So yeah, am I missing anything on that? She cute. Oh, the threads. I think I used mostly called for-ish of what I had. I forget. I think this was a whitewash. Do I have it written down? I don't know. Oh yeah, Weeks Whitewash and Gentle Arts Cherry Wine for the dark red. And then I must have just used Called for DMC for the rest. Yep. Okay. Another ornament to show you because I want to keep ahead of my goal. This is... She's cute too, man. Okay, this is... Okay, as much as the design is cute, the chart name is like even cuter. This is Knittin Kittens. It's so cute. Knittin Kittens from a collab between These 20 Stitches and Uncanny Kari. It's a freebie too. You can just like stitch ornaments all year for free. Oh, so cute. All called for DMC with this one. 16 count Ada. Picture this plus in Serene, which is this very, very pale seafoamy mint green color. Almost white. And I followed a tutorial from Kathy from Hands On Design to do this one. What was it called? It was just like custom, like arch. Like how to make a custom, like the arch shape around an ornament. So I definitely tried some new things with this one. I used that tutorial for the first time. I'm not happy with my custom edging. Like it kind of is flat a little bit. I should have just paid more attention and made it curvier. I don't know. So again, learning, but it's still cute. I also used for the first time, she uses a foam board. So I don't know if you can kind of see how this part is way thicker. It's a foam board and then two layers of the like quilt batting. And then this is just a mat board with one layer. So it makes it a little thicker and puffier, I guess. Which I don't know if it adds anything to it, but just something new to try. I like trying new things. And I 100% copied all of her embellishment ideas that she has in that tutorial. She does the rickrack and she does like a ribbon and this little felt ball a little pin in it, and then the little kind of baker's twine bow. 100% copy that idea. But I'm just kind of into how, it's not even that extravagant, but just all the little embellishments, I think, make it really fun. So yeah, really enjoying my finishing techniques and getting better at that. I was thinking about this, and if you want my advice for finishing and getting better at your finishing, getting a little more confident, definitely you need to watch all the tutorials that you can. All the tutorials from different people, even explaining the same technique. Just consume all the tutorials that you can, and you just gotta practice it. I guess it's like really what they say with anything. You just gotta do it, and you just gotta practice. And you can see yourself getting better and more confident with your skills. Another tip that I have is you really just need to be okay with the imperfections as you're learning, with the learning process. You know, it's not going to be perfect. That's okay, y'all. It's okay. Mistakes are fine, and you just have to be okay with that. So like I said, I'm not 100% happy with my edgings. Guess what? This is going to sit on a tree far away. No one's even going to see that. I'm not entering any contest for this. It's cute how it is. Knittin' Kittens, y'all. She's cute. So I'm caught up with my ornaments for the next 2 months. Feels good. So that will lead me to some other stitching that I can do. What else do I got? I'll show you some whips. Why not? The first one I'm going to show you is, it's an old whip from, oh, it's not that old. I don't know why I said old. It's just from like end of last year. August 2025 is when I started it. This is Sacred Violets from Snowflower Diaries. Again, this is going to be a kind of birth sampler for my daughter. I have her name on it. The chart says Sacred Violets on it, but I changed the text for her name. Just a little bit of a start, but I did recently pull it out, and I've gotten a lot done since I had first started it back in August, because she's like 1.5 now, and I think I should probably get this done. This is stitched on 16 count Aida in shale, which I love this color. I need to get more of it. So yeah, I guess I'll pop a little picture of what it's gonna look like. There's gonna be a bird over here. I'm unsure if I'm gonna do the border in it or not. Yeah, gotta get that done. As with all of them, right? Gotta get them all done sometime. Another one that I've gotten a lot of progress since I last showed you. Let me make sure I have it up right. Swan Song by the same designers of Knittin' Kittens. These 20 stitches and Uncanny Kari. So I've gotten so much done, and it's close to being finished. I just have to fill in the wings, and then this little blue dome. It's a lot of filling, but I've learned that, heck guys, I love to have a project where you just fill, because it's so easy to just pull out and put some stitches in, like while my kids are awake. While they're running around, I can just do a little bit of fill. I don't have to look at a chart. I don't have to switch colors all the time. So I'm into it. This is mostly the call for dinky dyes. Romy's creation is that blue. I feel like I've talked about this in every video, so I don't know if you're bored of it. 16 count Aida, picture this plus Monet. Got that memorized. So maybe it'll be done next time. No, I have too much to stitch on this next month. I'm not going to finish this. Maybe in July. But she's close. Okay, another one that I showed you last time, but I've gotten some stuff done on it. my Snow Leopard. She is all outlined. Oh, and that fabric is still so good. She looks so tiny though. Like the fabric or the design itself looks like she'd be so big. But this is an 18 count Ada from somebody from Black Dahlia Fabrics. Ishel, I think is the name of it, is how you pronounce it. But Black Dahlia Fabrics. So cute. My little boy always wants me to work on this pattern. Like, are you gonna cross stitch Snow Leopard? And he loves to like pull the threads through, and oh, I hope he learns how to cross stitch. It'll be so fun. He really wants me to get to the face. I want to save the face for like last as a little treat to getting all the spots and fill-in done. This is also a dense stitch. Yeah, I don't know when I'll get that done, but it's got some progress. Outline. All right, last whip, I guess. Shoot, we're going through this. I showed this off last time, is the Woodland Whimsy Sampler from Marigold Stitches? Marigold Needle, sorry. Marigold Needle. Yeah, I forget where I left off last time, but got more done. I have divided the chart into like 12 sections to hopefully get a section done a month to be done in a year. So I think I'm on my way to being caught up. Or no, I am caught up. I'm where I should be. This is stitched on a 16 count Ada. What are you? I never know. I always have to look. It is Smoky Quartz from Fiber on a Whim. Smoky Quartz Fiber on a Whim. And the thread, I told you last time, is Night Stalker's Calling in Bonnie Lass. It's mostly monochromatic, but it does have a second color that you can choose. And I was struggling for the longest time with, well, what do I want to do for my fill? And I think I have it decided. How does this look? This is Pirate Robin in Malibu. So, I don't know. What do we think? How am I going to show you? Will that be a good, like, complementary color? Because I'm like a bright soul. Is it too bright? I don't know. I like it. I think I like it. Tell me you like it. No, be honest. But yeah, I guess I won't know until I actually stitch it on there. But yeah, coming along. All right, am I just talking so fast where this is like super short? I did bring kind of like an extra thing to show off because that's all the stuff that I haven't showed you since last time we spoke. But I have been stitching for almost 10 years now. And so I do have like a lot of stuff around my house that I would love to show you, but I don't know. Do I just like have a take things off my wall video? But so I thought I would like kind of sprinkle them in just when they are relevant. So this one that I'm going to show off, May was me and my husband's wedding anniversary month. We have been married for 6 years. So if you do the math, that means we were married in 2020. Do you remember what was going on in May of 2020? Yes, it was like height pandemic time. So we had to change our wedding plans. We got married in our backyard at our house with like 12 people, like most of our parents, his best friend, my best friend, our wedding officiant, photographer. Yeah, slim pickings for that little wedding. But this is, oh man, ring light, glare, everything, is the wedding sampler that I stitched. Oh my gosh, you can't even see it, can you? There's too much light. That glass. Okay, this is Mushy Valentine, is that right? Mushy Valentine from Sprouting Lupine. All the called for colors. There is like a metallic-y, if you can kind of see that. The Fabric is 16 count Ada from Lilo X Stitch. The same as that gold one I showed off earlier. But we have our little initials here in 2020, our year. But oh, it's so pretty. I just love little mushrooms. They're so cute. If a design has a mushroom, I'm gonna want to stitch it. That's just how it is. And they're pink with hearts. I love it. I kind of sometimes can't believe I stitched this because just like the gradient, like fill, oh, like that's hard for me to do and like want to do, but this was just a joy. I love it. Here we go. Step back so you cannot see the glare. Oh, jeez. But I did get this custom framed. So yeah. Shoot, this is a short video. That's okay, right? I personally don't like hour-long videos, but that's okay. So what do we got coming up? June. What am I gonna stitch in June? It is Strawberry Moon style season. I already have 3 things picked out, kitted, fabric, cut, what I want. I'm really excited. I don't know if I'm gonna finish my 3 projects. I'm gonna try haunted frames, this little like mouse and little rabbit one. I want to do from Una Buena Pieza her enchanted strawberries jar, and then the third one I want to do is from Artsy Housewife I think summer berries, and that is a freebie on her Patreon. Love those freebies, guys. So I really want to stitch those, at least start them. And what else? Hopefully get this up to date. It's probably going to have the front and back cover released next month. So hopefully I'll have that all done. And hopefully stitch on the next section of this guy to keep up with that. Maybe start another ornament to get caught up with that goal. Another thing I've been thinking about is we're almost halfway through the year, which means Christmas is kind of approaching. It'll be here before you know it. And I have a list of ornaments that I want to stitch for gifts. So I need to keep that in the forefront and actually like start those as well, so I'm not scrambling at the end of the year like I always am. So some stuff to think about. Yeah, I hope you heard all that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I hope you all have a lovely day, and I will see you next time.